Wow. Hi. Logan and I fucking love this DLC. Look!
Are you ready, Shelby?
Arr! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? We're fish! And look at our power wash guns. Look at them. They're completely
My favorite
different.
is the run cycle.
Oh, the fucking... Every time it has me fucking laughing. Oh my god. Patrick Starr says, I think the dirt came here because it wanted to. Hey, Meg.
All right,
hey,
Patrick.
Sergio. How are you guys doing tonight? I know Meg's already played probably all the levels in this DLC. Everything is different. Like, this was a paid DLC, which we were like, I mean, it's worth it because I feel like they've given us so much extra in this game that we owe it. I'll pay the $8 for the DLC when it comes. It's fine. And then we got in here and I see all the stuff that they did. It was 100% worth it. It's fucking adorable. Hey, Quentin. Thank you very much. 58 months. Hey, Sergio, I was thinking today, when do you start your new job? We were talking about metal, and I was like, I don't think Sergio said when he starts his new job.
I thought he was like being a lumberjack or something, or some kind of wood thing.
Yep. Completely different type of material. No, he's going to be working with metals. Tomorrow morning! All right, so you got to make sure that you got everything prepared, right? You know where you're going. You have your social security card, your driver's license, your COVID card, all that kind of crap that they need nowadays.
Do you have your lunch box packed up?
Yes, Logan, I'm becoming a lumberjack in Canada. So you're becoming Wolverine? Is that what I'm hearing? Meg says you can tell they put time into this. Yeah, they absolutely did. And it's I'm so excited. Quentin says make sure you have your flannel. Of course, every lumberjack needs his flannel.
That was weird.
Don't need the social from what I remember, but I do need my passport and direct deposit information. Yeah, I had to bring in my social security card, my driver's license, my COVID card. It was a whole fucking thing. Yeah. Oh, also, if you look at the guns, like, there's bubbles coming out of the gun. Which is really weird. I guess it's, like, helps to emphasize that you're doing this underwater. I don't know, but it's adorable.
Also, for an extra achievement, we're going to do Patrick's house last.
I just thought of something. If you jump off of something really tall, you should hear the "my leg" shout when you land. My leg.
We should be Fred.
Yeah, exactly. Glad you enjoyed, Sergio. Sorry that it took me so long to edit such a short episode.
Meg says I need one more achievement for this DLC. Damn! Meg's on top of it. She don't play. I lived in central New York for 8 years. I did not know that about you, Sergio. He says, I have flannel.
Can't say much because Logan just started Stone Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, I just started it today.
And Quentin says that he was talking to Brandon about it yesterday.
Oh, about help me understand?
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun one.
So far, I think Stone Ocean might be the direction that Stone Ocean is going, except for the like weird stuff at the very, very beginning. It's on track to being probably my favorite thing that JoJo's done yet.
I think I'm going to put a guess out there that Clayton still likes the first season, and that's it. That's his favorite.
But I don't. So me and Brandon talk about this and have talked about it about half a dozen times. He's like, you can't even consider that one because part 1, season 1 was they thought they were only going to get one shot at this, so they put everything they had into every single episode. So that is such a superstar season it is almost like it's a given that it's your favorite. But I like Egypt Arc. Stardust Crusaders is really good to me.
Quinn says, so one thing I know you guys didn't remember, but Dio got Thanos snapped by Jotaro and Joseph. It's like you're talking to me in another language. And you guys, Sergio says you guys are having another field day with Diablo.
Yeah.
Once you guys are done with Stone Ocean, I'd love to be on a 10-minute
10-minute
after show conversation with y'all.
That might be all right. Yeah. I don't remember the thing that Quentin said.
Thanos snapping?
Yeah. What did they do?
They left him in the sun and he disintegrated.
Left him.
I feel like that's a joke, but I really can't say if that is just a
No.
joke or if that actually happened
Like-
because this show is that fucking weird.
Joseph and Jotaro left Dio's half-exploded corpse in the sun and he, vaporized.
The fuck? What the fuck?
He's a vampire.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Oh, okay.
That makes it make perfect sense.
Yeah.
But Araki can do it. Where did that happen? Because
That
on my other
happened-
computer. I'm loading up Netflix now.
That was in Japan.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
remember
I'm answering your question correctly.
Roughly
What part of Japan?
what happened prior to that, so I can find the episode.
It was like the very last episode of the Egypt. No, it was in Egypt.
Okay.
It wasn't in Japan. Duh. It was at the very. It was like the very last episode of Egypt Arc when they were
Okay.
flying around and
So that's
Dio
Yeah.
sucked Jotaro's grandpa.
The fuck? The fuck?
sometimes you just gotta go with it.
I do, and I 100%, but I just want the record to show that I said what the fuck, and I didn't just go, oh, okay.
So there's Darby.
You're only saying what the fuck to not implicate yourself in the future.
Correct.
Oh, right, Acid Dio. They made him look weird.
Yeah, I liked how he looked before he sucked Jotaro's grandpa.
Again, vampire.
God, this voice.
Searches I miss Polnareff. So Quentin says the Dio got sucked back.
Yeah, he did get reverse sucked.
So just to
Jotaro's-
play, I don't know if you agree, but I think Shelby would love FF. FF?
Final Fantasy?
No. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, the band.
No, The Stand,
Oh, okay.
otherwise known as FF.
Oh, they're named after bands because stand rhymes with band.
Sure, okay, but it's not always a band. Sometimes it's a song, sometimes it's an album name.
Stand.
I texted Sergio earlier today, and I messaged Brandon, and I also told this to Clayton when he first got on this call. But I basically said, in reference to episode 4 of Stone Ocean, I said, Jotaro can stop a bullet that's fired from a pistol at point blank range next to his face, but a sniper rifle being fired from across a prison courtyard, he can't do anything about. And Clayton's response was great. He said, yeah, Araki forgot. Like he always forgets. And Sergio's response was great, was basically we need to keep him humble. He can't be Goku all the time.
I forgot all about this fight.
Clayton's just gonna watch.
Clay's just watching Netflix right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. You do you.
Which, by the way, Netflix still works at my house for some reason. I don't know why.
They haven't started charging you more
No.
because it's not that it won't work unless you've canceled your subscription. It's just that you will start getting charged for it, an additional usage of it.
I
You know,
thought they
I
were
can't-
just going to block access.
I can't
No,
even.
I think they're gonna just.
I can't judge or criticize Araki for forgetting about this stuff because I've forgotten about it.
Well,
And
you
I've
forgot
watched
that JoJo could fly across like all of Egypt.
just complete chunks of storyline. It completely leave my memory. And I can't fault Araki for it because there's an even longer gap between when he drew it than when he had to come up with the next part.
You know what? I feel like Clayton, the way your brain works, you would make an excellent writer for a JoJo part.
Brandon and I frequently do. We come up with stuff that never happens.
Mex's way to jinx yourself about your Netflix still working.
I'm
You know what I
watching-
can't forgive him for? Forgetting Whole Horse. Who served you?
I'm watching old man Joseph get sucked right now.
Okay, that's nice.
That's awesome, man. I wish I was watching an old man get sucked. But no, I'm cleaning Squidward's house's backside.
Squirting all over Squidward's backside.
Oh my god.
There you go. There you go.
Some days, not every day, but some days, I really question my sanity for doing this shit with these guys.
Does the
Right.
ladder make bubble noises when you move it? Hold on, shall we stop spraying for a sec? It does. It makes bubble noises
I
when you move
thought
it.
I heard earlier when I was moving this thing. I was like, "What did that just make a noise?"
Yeah, I think the different things make different like bubble sounds when you move them around.
Sergio says, "I mean, you let them have open mics, Shelby." Yeah, I do. Can't blame anyone but myself.
I feel it's a bit unfair to be criticized in this way when you have definitely said worse stuff than that.
Oh, for sure. Clay was trying to tell Logan something earlier, and I yelled at him like, "No, wait for stream." Clay, would you like to talk about the thing that you bought today?
No, I'm watching JoJo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me get to the end of this. I'm gonna pause it. So I bought a cooler today because I was out working on the car. It was 2 in the afternoon, and I was out there for just shy of an hour, and I was drenched in sweat. I could not grab my tools because the sweat running off my arms. Anytime I pointed my hand downward, the tools that I were holding would just be drenched in sweat. And it was like slipping out of my hands, and I couldn't like hold anything. I was constantly wiping my hands on my jeans and my shirt. I was just like, this has got to stop. We have to do something about this. So I started looking for evaporative coolers in my area. And I found one that was on sale, and I was reading the statistics on it, and they were like, it works best in a dry climate. Yeah, that's actually another word for it, is a swamp cooler.
Yeah, so you have to. You can't just say you bought a cooler and then the words that you're saying. Okay.
I'll detail it. I'm doing the broad strokes first. So I went and got it, and it says that it works in certain temperature ranges and certain humidity ranges. So once it gets above 100 degrees, they basically say this thing doesn't work. Once it's above 100 degrees actual temperature,
fucked.
There's just nothing it can beat. This thing will spin itself out trying to cool the air, and it just doesn't.
So is this not a
Which
beverage
is-
cooler, like a drink cooler?
No, it is a
Right. This is
big-
why I said he needed to explain exactly what he meant by it.
It's a big fan with a water reservoir on it. And what it
So
does,
instead of doing the big suck, it does the big blow.
big blow, right? Yeah, big wet blow. So
My favorite kind.
you fill it with water or hook it up to your hose, and it fills this reservoir on the bottom side of it and pours water over a radiator and then blows through the radiator. And as the water evaporates off the radiator, it cools down the air that it's blowing out. And it's rated for like 1300 CFM. What would that be a measure of? Cubic feet per minute, something like that. Anyways, and it's rated for like 950 square feet, which that's bigger than our garage, I think. So I was like, all right, if this works, it should cool our garage pretty well. And I brought it home, filled it up with water, and turned it on, and it works pretty well. It's got like a nice little oscillator inside it, and it sweeps from side to side. You can angle the fins, and I sat in front of it, drank my Red Bull, and cooled off. It was nice. It's a little damp, understandably, because you are using water to cool the air. So like it will introduce a little additional humidity in the area, but other than just sitting under the car and pouring sweat the entire time, it's nice to have some sort of relief.
My mom's razzing me in the chat.
Yes, it is hot here, but Florida's fucking hot as well.
Yeah. I mean,
There's no difference between it, really.
the humidity actually is lower here than it is in Florida. Everybody still complains about it, which is crazy to me because it's actually lower than what I'm used to. It says Coast ain't so bad.
Well, I was just in Washington recently, and the weather was awesome.
Yeah.
So let's all just
That's
move to
because-
Washington.
I'm fine with that. I can move to a more
And you
liberal
can
state.
stream at 6:30 in the afternoon.
Damn. No, we have work, you know.
Yeah, I know. The time zones are brutal for other than midnight releases for video games, because then it's 9 o'clock, which is real nice. Ska.
I would love to live in Alaska, but I don't know enough to not die.
We've had a west wind, so it's been hot here.
I know
Like-
I know enough to not die in Alaska.
Live in the city only.
Don't go outside.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that.
Drink
It's
water.
also like making sure that, there are things you have to do to prepare and so that your house doesn't fucking freeze. Or what do you do whenever the snow is packed up past your first layer of your house,
Yeah.
You stay inside.
He's not wrong. So it says it's always funny to tune into you guys whenever Meg and I are in California. Y'all are streaming and it's like 10 p.m. Yeah. I bet you that is kind of weird.
I saw a thing about like somebody's house that had 2 entrances, and he said when it in a heavy snow, our back entrance always gets covered in snow, at least like 2/3 up the door. So what they do is they let the snow pile up, and then they open the door to this wall of snow, and they shove drinks in it.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
It becomes a refrigerator. So like he just opens their back door, and these bottles are suspended in snow. And it was like liquor, so it doesn't freeze. I was like, that's pretty smart. Just basically free storage for your booze.
When we were on the boat, Quentin and I put our bottles of water out on the
Oh
out
yeah,
on the balcony, so
Uh-huh.
we'd have cold water all the time because it was cold outside.
That's pretty cool.
I got a delivery of SodaStream flavor one time in like February, and forgot about it and didn't get it till the next day, and brought it in and it was cold. I was like, oh, into the refrigerator you go, and you're already cold. Syracuse winners.
We've done a lot with 24 plus packs of beer and water in college. Okay. I'm working on the upper half here, Squidward.
I'm giving Squidward's house a handlebar mustache.
Of course you are. He says some houses have a second-story door that leads to nothing until it snows, enough to be able to walk out onto it. Oh fuck, I fell. That's fucking genius. I mean, you could also just do that with a window. Like, you don't have to make it into a door. Just be a window that opens wide enough, you know?
Something tells me that was the intended design of this house in that video, because one door, depending on the wind direction, would always be piled up with snow, and because it's on the exact opposite side of the other door, one door will always be blown up against, and one door will not be.
See, that's the smart shit that I wouldn't think of when getting a house or picking out a house or building a house in Alaska. This is not something I've ever had to deal with. Again, I'll just live in the city. It's fine. In an apartment.
I heard a lot of people when I was in Alaska complain about getting packages delivered taking a long time.
That it doesn't fucking surprise me at all. Like, you ain't Amazon Prime and shit there.
Daddy Bezos can't figure it out. Come on.
Well, it just takes time to get it there because it's not just. It's basically kind of landlocked because you have to cross into another fucking country if you do it over land. Yeah, Prime one day doesn't exist. It's like Prime 1 month. Man, the amount of like cat food I'd have to order to stay ahead of time. Like, 'cause I just ordered some cat food today because I'll be out in like 5 days, 6 days. I would have to order like 2 months at a time of cat food to stay on top of that. Fun fact, had I finished my original degree in a timely fashion, I was heavily considering taking a $90K a year job in Alaska, running a studio and saving up a ton of money, but that didn't happen. Man, that makes me sad for you. I would have fucking loved that.
I like the sound that the scaffolding makes when you put it down.
The bang.
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 Prang.
But by the way, the fire, it's 4th of July. Happy 4th, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking
Happy birthday,
fireworks,
America.
man. They've
That's
been
what that
going
noise
off.
is. I thought the game was making weird thumps. It's fireworks from outside.
Yeah, and they've been going off here for like an hour. And y'all, I understand different time zones, but remember, an hour ago, it was fucking bright as hell outside. It wasn't even dusk. They out there doing it. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're not even, you spent all that money. You're not even getting the best look on it. What are you doing?
Some of them are just the Fathum, you know?
No. Why did you buy just at the Thum?
Fathum.
Oh, Sergio said my mom would have hated it. Basically, the other side of the world from Puerto Rico, as she had not moved to Florida at that point. After these last few months, America doesn't really deserve us celebrating her. She needs to apologize for being a right bitch. This house looking good. I think we're almost done with it.
Are you using the scaffolding?
No, not anymore.
Bang.
All right, let's look at Squidward's house and see what we're missing. Some port pole frames.
I'm working on those right now.
Squidward's house steps. Oh, these steps? Yeah. I thought those were just supposed to be sandy looking, but no.
No, we don't. I don't think Sandy's house is in this game.
Aha. Oh, actually, I hope we get to do Sandy's Dome. That would be a really good level and pretty big, too.
Why am I opening
Oh.
Patrick's house and I'm looking at this? No, my handlebar!
Sorry. It's gotta go. All right, what are we missing? Still missing.
The head.
I think we accidentally hit the rock.
We can clean it, just not all the way, you know?
Okay.
The last 3 things that need to be done are the rock, the underside of the rock, and there's a third thing. The hinge. The hinge of the
Oh,
rock.
I see. There's a little tiny bit at the front forehead. That might be what's holding it back.
Oh yeah, I see it.
There we
Hey.
go. Did you already
and
do
the
the
last few things
inside?
of the rock, the hinge, and the underside are all that's left.
That's pretty cool. I like that it's got like the Patrick imprint.
Yeah. Did they say in the text messages why everything's so dirty, except for Patrick saying he thinks the rock wanted to be here, or the dirt wanted to be here?
I saw something pop up about. I think there's some way to see it. Messages. Okay, damn. I'll read. I think the dirt came here because it wanted to. It doesn't tell me who said it. If I was dirt, I'd want to live here, and I'd want all my friends to live here with me. If I was a dirt, I'd want to live here too, Patrick. This is weird. It doesn't tell you who's reading it or saying it. And I'd want you to live right down the way. And I'd want a dirty little Squidward to live just next door. Imagine how many friends you'd have if you were a dirt. SpongeBob would still be my best friend if he was a dirt. It's all coming back to me now. We did clean up last night. Gary and I got our second wind and tackled the stubborn stains, and Patrick sleep cleaned the rest with the reef blower. Go team! So if the dirt was dealt with, but our houses were all filthy again by the time we woke up, that can only mean one thing. We're off the hook. I don't understand most of that conversation.
Also, that's not how they talk in the show.
No. Does Nickelodeon still own SpongeBob?
Yes.
Okay. That's surprising, to be honest.
Nickelodeon's going to own SpongeBob forever, and by extension, Paramount.
Never want to give up that money train.
God, that season of JoJo is the freaking best.
Were you watching the season 1 again?
No, I watched the end of season 2.
Oh, I'm shocked.
All that stupid stuff I forgot all about. Oh, it's the best.
I know what Clayton's going to fall asleep watching tonight.
Good grief.
Yada yada.
Is yada yada good grief?
Basically, yeah.
All right.
I think the full phrase is yada yada daze, but they kind of shorten it. He just says like yada yada. Sometimes he'll say yada yada daze.
All right.
It's kind of like ay ay ay, just some sort of expression of exhaustion.
Ooh, we're in rock bottom. And they're firing off a grand finale out there right now.
What does it say over the entrance of that?
Bus station.
Bus station.
Spelled very fucked up.
Yeah, because the
But I mean, look at
words
rock
are
bottom.
sideways. Yeah, it's true.
Because remember, everything is weird in this part.
Yeah.
Here's the candy machine.
With a K.
Ooh, some kelp.
You get a glove hands for your glove hand or whatever it was.
Oh, that's right. Glove hands were a thing.
These are restrooms. That's
Logan's
funny.
fart voiceover would fit in here.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I forgot about that.
Hold on. Stop spraying. Thought I heard like a whale noise.
You, if there was ever one place to hear it.
Sergio says, yeah, it's like, good grief, what is it now? Oh, for fuck's sakes, et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera. Gotcha. Oh, and Clay, I forgot to clarify, though I'm sure you already clarified it too, but Jolene does use the ora ora ora.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's so hard
She
to keep
did.
track of everyone's battle.
She was
battle
punching
cries.
that girl. She was punching that girl through the gate, and she was going, "Ora ora ora ora." I was like, "Yes, yes."
I was thinking about that the other day when he did it first, and I was trying to remember why that sounded so familiar. Oh, the fart sound effect? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Quinn says, yeah.
I told Logan about this in our meeting yesterday, but for anyone that has Game Pass, Arcade Paradise is included in Game Pass right now.
Oh, I was supposed to play that today. I forgot.
You'll never get to play it again. Your chance is gone.
I can't guarantee that everyone that plays it will like it, but if
You want to talk about what it is?
you're a fan of like management, like not restaurant, but like business management, I guess you'd call it.
What was that game that we played that was you were creating your own video game kind of thing?
Game Dev Tycoon.
Is it like that?
No. So
Oh.
what you do is you inherit a laundromat from your like dirtbag dad or something, like father-in-law or something like that, some sort of older family figure. And
Your grandfather passed away and left it to you in your inheritance.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Stardew Valley all over
I know.
again.
But the guy is like an a-hole and doesn't know anything about what he has, and he's just like, yeah, there's video games in the back room. Just focus on the laundromat. That's where the money is. And he's like, no,
Like, you fool.
People are sitting here waiting on their laundry to get done. You could just give them something to do, and
Entertain
they will
them.
give you money. Brian says, Shelby,
Yeah.
are you here?
Hi. Yes, I'm here. We're not supposed to be here?
Sorry, starting with high energy.
How's it going, Brian? How have you been?
But yeah, so slowly you start kind of like refurbishing and repairing these arcade cabinets. And yeah, side hustle TikTok gurus. And you put it out on display, and you basically have a back room, and you unlock it for your patrons, and then you originally only have one like super simple game, and it makes you a little bit of money. But you're also running the laundromat, so you have to fold people's laundry and keep the machines in working order.
Wait,
And
you
then-
fold people's laundry at a
that's the weird
laundromat?
part.
The fuck?
That's the weird part, is that
Hey, fold
running
no
this
one's
laundromat means
laundrons.
folding people's laundry. It's weird.
Nobody ever folded my laundry at a laundromat.
It's a
Same.
hard pass. I don't want that.
But fold my thong, please. But eventually you start adding more games like DDR machines and Terminator machines. None of these are branded, but you can tell what they're made after.
Oh, is the
Um,
Simpsons hit and run game that you loved so much?
That's
Or
not an arcade
Pac-Man?
ring, but there is. Yes,
Sorry.
absolutely.
There is an
Pac-
amazing Simpsons arcade game though.
Yeah. But then you transition from most of your time being spent in the laundromat to most of your time being spent clearing out the money collectors in your arcade machines. And then you basically rebrand from a laundromat to an arcade arcade center.
So Brian says, I was curious of your culinary escapades for today. I've made nothing good today.
We had a pizza.
Yeah. I did have ramen.
I had a Red
and,
Bull.
then proceeded to pour the just
Oh.
poured from the boiling pot of broth and ramen all over my hand, my
Uh-huh.
table,
no.
my floor, my couch, my
Philip.
blanket. I'm waiting for blisters to show up
cats.
tomorrow.
None of the
Nah,
cats.
sister was like, "Fuck no!" She gone real quick.
And the game I was talking about, Brian, was Arcade Paradise, which is included in Game Pass right now. That's what I was telling folks.
Yes, if you're paying for Game Pass, you might as well enjoy it.
Also,
Wash,
We
dry,
have-
and fold. Yeah, but I don't have to fold their shit.
we have a decent number of people here, so I had an idea. I was talking
Oh, he
to
got an idea, y'all. You know
the
it's in
others
trouble.
before the stream.
We're the others.
I have a bunch of keys for video games that I'm never going to redeem, either because I already have the games, or they're just not genres that I like or am good at. And I'm constantly trying to find ways to get rid of these freaking keys. Shelby, I thought you'd do cowboy cookies or something. Cowboy cookies just sound like discs of chewing tobacco.
Although it doesn't sound like it because I had ramen and pizza today, I'm actually doing a lot better with my eating. I don't make cookies like I used to because my stress level. I used to make cookies all the time because my stress level was a way for me to relax,
Yeah.
and so I liked baking. But because it's not bad anymore, I don't have to do it.
Apparently, cowboy cookies are a thing. I've never heard of them. I'd like to know what they are.
I bet you it's got nuts. Like
So,
I don't know what I would imagine would be in a cowboy cookie. What porthole?
my idea was we have a tool
Oh,
in
sorry.
our chat for slots, right? So you do the thing and it rolls a number, and if you get above certain number, you get you win channel points, and if you get below a certain number, you lose channel points, right?
Mhm.
My thought was I would basically announce what game is up for offer. I don't know what to call it. Right, like Logan, Quentin just rolled a 28. So that's a pretty low number on a scale of 100. So my thought was anybody that was interested in winning the game would just say I'm in or whatever, or they would do the gamble. And then whoever got the highest number would end up with that name, because it's really hard for me to decide who gets what games because I don't
Hold
know
on.
what.
Hold on. Shall we? For an extra achievement, we have to clean the chum bucket first.
Okay.
Bucket first. So it's hard for me to tell what games people are interested in, because like every once in a while Sergio will talk about a game that he's interested in. I go, I think I have a key for that. Or something new will come out and we'll talk about it on the podcast, and people will say, I am interested in this, and I'm like, oh, if you like that one, here's something super similar because I have a key for it. So, yeah, I'm sure there's raffle laws, but because you're not paying for entry in them, I'm not making any money off of it. It would be subverting those laws because, yeah, exactly. If we were taking, if it cost, what are they called? Cheers. If the gamble system cost cheers, which are derivative of U.S. currency or legal currency, then there would be gambling laws involved. But because they are based in a currency that is completely independent of our,
And it's not real currency. It's not money.
Right.
There's no actual financial.
You can't convert channel points into money. Then it subverts those. It'd be chocolate chip, roasted pecans, and some shredded coconut. But instead of coconut, you can do oats. But also, you can add cinnamon and/or brown sugar chips. All of that sounds
super
fantastic.
good.
See, hard pass. I don't like pecans, and I don't like coconut.
I always forget the coconut with you.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
I'm sitting on 1 point, fill you.
I like getting them with no nuts. Yeah, I'd have to do no nuts, no coconut. Like, it would just be chocolate chip cookies when it's all said and done.
So, what are the general thoughts about doing that? Is that something that would be worth my time collecting we could either do it one game at a time, or I could do collections. Like, here's your beat 'em up collection. Like, here's 4 games that are just side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Here's visual novels kind of thing. Here are racing games. Or would you rather do them per game, which is going to take much, much longer. But maybe, like, if it's a pack that you really want and you miss out on the whole pack, that would suck. But if we do it game by game, you wouldn't necessarily miss out on the whole pack. You would just miss one of the games that you're interested in. And maybe it's something we play as we go. And if it takes me a million years to work through my stack of keys, I go, all right, we got to start bundling these things.
You just start sending random stuff along with it.
Right.
Maybe there's like a
series and tie them together. Yeah.
I could get the racetrack thing because of the oats
Mm-hmm.
and the pecans. And the Texan things.
The first thing we heard about was Frito pie, which was you get chili dumped in a bag of Fritos that is sliced open.
Oh, I used to make
And
that
meat.
in Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
I think I've only had it once, but it is something.
I forget that you're originally Florida sometimes. Yeah. I said something to my coworkers the other day about how there's like boiled peanuts isn't a thing in Texas. They're like, you can get peanuts from the store. And I'm like, uh-huh. And the way that they sell them are roasted. You can't take a roasted peanut and then boil it. Why
what
not?
do you mean you can't get peanuts in Texas? Go to
can't.
Texas Roadhouse. They're all over the place. They're all over the floor.
Those are fucking roasted. It's like they were just like boiled peanuts. Just you just get the roasted and you boil. Like no, you get peanuts.
Right.
Sorry, I
And
didn't
they
mean
have to
Texas
be
Roadhouse. I mean
raw.
the regular Roadhouse.
Right.
The Roadhouse.
You know the story about that? Why there is a Roadhouse grill and a Texas Roadhouse?
No.
They
I
started
didn't know
as-
there was a Roadhouse grill.
Yes. There are 2 restaurant chains. One is the Roadhouse Grill, and one is Texas Roadhouse. And they used to be the same thing. But the owners got in a fight because they disagreed on something. And they're like, fine, I'm opening my own. It's going to be the Texas Roadhouse.
With blackjack and hookers.
Exactly, yeah. Which is a very Texas thing. Is fine, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
You're not allowed here.
So fucking true. Ah. I don't think you get work nuts work. They are roasted. They come that way.
Mm.
It's raw nuts, non-cooked or processed
Green
nuts,
Green peanuts.
and then you put them in a crock pot and you let those suckers cook for 8-12 hours.
You forget about them for 3 days.
They're so
Honestly,
good. I
that's
love
the
boiled
fucking
peanuts.
best way, man.
Yeah.
I remember one time Shelby had come to Florida for some reason or another, and we were driving around in my car, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, there's a guy selling boiled peanuts on the side of the road," and she just said that, and I immediately like pulled over.
I didn't have to say, let's go get him. I just pointed it out, and Logan was already making the U-turn. I was like, this is why
On
we're
it.
friends.
Because she said, "Oh, look, a guy selling boiled peanuts," and my mind was like, "Oh man, that sounds fucking good." So
By the
Oh, wait,
way,
I'm
we
driving.
had
I could just.
We had just come from breakfast together,
Uh-huh.
too, because no one else in the fucking house that we were staying in had got up for breakfast. And we were like, yeah, we're fucking hungry. We're going for breakfast.
Oh, yeah, we went to
got
Denny's.
breakfast.
and then I drove you to the airport,
Oh, yeah.
and then you
Great.
made me laugh so hard that I almost crashed.
Is that when some of us went to Denny's and some of us went to Perkins?
Oh, no, you weren't there. It was some trip in Florida that I think I was there for training
It
or
was
something like
it
that.
was February of 2020.
Jesus Christ, Logan.
If that-
I was doing training in Orlando for my company. Oh, fucking hell.
If that tells you the time frame of world events.
Right.
You just dropped the thing on my head.
I'm trying to figure out how to get on top of the fucking hand.
And I remember the reason why I almost crashed because I laughed so hard was because that was just when I was getting over that sickness I had early 2020.
What
And,
may
uh,
potentially have been COVID that we didn't know COVID was a thing
We
yet.
don't know if it was COVID. I don't think it was, but I have no way of knowing.
Right.
But I was still a little sick from it, and she made me laugh and I laughed so hard that I like started blacking out. And I was driving on the interstate. And I was like, oh, we need to not make me laugh right now.
Good times, good times.
I remember you were telling me it's because it was something about you saying dude all the time, and then you got Clayton to say dude, and he didn't like that you got him to say dude, or something along those lines.
Sounds right.
Probably bro.
It was bro.
He hates
liked
when
the
I say
word
bro.
It was bro. And then when you told me that, it made me laugh so hard that I almost killed us.
They went down like bros.
Yeah.
Just a couple of bros dying in a fiery car accident.
Man, it does not like you when you try to jump when you're up here to get to the top of this hand. So I've managed to kind of squeeze in, and I'm just trying to get what I absolutely can from where I am.
I thought you were jumping
there we go.
underneath the
I got
hand, and
it.
it was punching you as you were jumping.
No. I got up top finally. God.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. They're not even organic nuts. They're just uncooked nuts. Pudding.
You being all fancy with that fangled organic nuts.
I like this bit. It's a good bit. Oh, come on. Come on, hand. I really like this DLC. I think they did a fantastic
too.
job on it.
What did the text messages say?
What are you doing washing down the Krusty Krab? You should be helping me, you incorrigible nitwit. And Krabs started it by covering my chum bucket with a complex array of dirty circles.
This
Please,
must be
I'll
Plankton.
pay you. Yep. So Mr. Crab thinks that by defacing my superior eatery, he would render me too busy to concoct an ingenious plan to steal his secret formula. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that he was capable of such a foul deed. I thought it was something only a real lowlife like myself would do. Indeed, it was the very next thing I did do.
Oh, so something messed up the chum bucket, and he messed up the Krusty
The Krusty Krab. Yeah.
Oh, it's a different kind of dirt.
Oh, is it?
The dirt on the Krusty Krab is different than the dirt on the chum bucket.
Is it going to be harder to clean, I wonder? That'd be kind of
I
interesting.
don't know. There's lore to the SpongeBob levels.
Oh, Brian says, I was told it was only the Krusty Mobile that you get to clean. I didn't know you got to do all this. And so, like, this is a paid DLC, which is the first time they've had DLC that you've had to pay. And it's 100% worth it. Like, the fact that we're fish now and, like, the look of the whole game and they've changed the guns. Like, they put time into making this DLC as... oh, fuck, I fell. Fuck, I fell. No! I'll never get back up there. It 100% worth it. And
I mean, it makes sense
levels.
because PowerWash is being published now by Square, and the other two big chunks of DLC were like from Square stuff. So they had a Tomb Raider and a Final Fantasy VII, but this is like Paramount and Nickelodeon. So
they would have to have paid for some rights
but
to
I
be
mean,
able to make it.
The amount that they're giving us with this is incredible. So like, it is worth the money for this, in my opinion.
And if you have Game Pass and you're playing this on Game Pass and you buy the DLC, it says you get 10% off as a...
Oh, were you using that? Sorry.
No. I need to move it anyways. I was not on it when it happened.
Well, I moved it, and then you immediately jumped off the roof towards it. I'm like, uh-oh.
No, I used it just as a jumping point. Oh, thanks, Brian.
No, you're breathtaking.
Oh. No, I literally took your breath and tried to kill you, apparently.
That's true. That did happen once.
Yep, that did happen.
You were so
right
funny
here.
that we almost died.
It's not a bad way to go, I'll say. There
That's
are worse
true.
ways.
That's true.
I need to get this clip here that you can't get. Are you getting that the top all the way from the fucking ground?
Yeah, I put the super long extendo on it. If you push E, you can change the extension and get a longer reach.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been doing it.
Oh, there we go.
Nah. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon
I
me.
was actually, this is very useful for when I just finished what I was doing, so I'll do this now. Hey, the fist is
hunch.
done.
Oh God. Even falling. I've done fallen in this game so many times, and just that fall made me was like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, those were the letters you were doing earlier that kept popping up being done. I think we're almost done with the chum bucket.
Yeah, we have this handle here. I think some of these buckles over here. I think that's it. I'm not sure.
Let's consult the list.
The chum bucket floor.
Oh, that's the path.
Oh. Hey, I got the
That would
achievement.
be... Oh, I didn't get the achievement. Let me get on the...
You're too close to it.
Oh, right, there's a lip to it. Once I'm up there, you can take this away and use it. Can I just say that I just realized that this is a pearl?
What is?
And that the sign for the Krusty Krab is a pearl because his daughter's Pearl. And I just fucking realized that.
Oh. I didn't know that either.
I was like, let me get inside this. Oh, this Pearl, and his daughter's name's Pearl. I feel stupid. Why
I didn't
did it
realize
take
that
me
either,
long?
so.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. You mean clam? Is this a... Oh, I guess, yeah. It's not a pearl, it's a clam, which is inside a clam inside of a clam you can find a pearl.
I don't think those two are connected in that way.
No? Well, what do you find pearls inside then?
Inside clams, but I think she's just called Pearl because like ocean stuff. I don't think it has anything to do with the sign outside of the Krusty Krab.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me check on my letters. All letters done. Did
It
we
also
ever...
like
Uh-huh.
it also looks like the cartoon.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, they really spent the time to make all the decorations in the background, the rocks, the algae, the flowers look like it. There were jellyfish we saw earlier.
Yeah, the aesthetic fits more to the cartoon than it does with regular PowerWash Simulator.
Mm-hmm. They had
Which
to
is really
redesign the
cool.
whole damn thing about it. Do we ever meet Mr. Krabs' wife, Pearl's mom?
I don't think so. unless she appears in like a later season of the show. Because I haven't really seen a lot of the newer stuff.
I was gonna say they still make this show, don't they? And I totally don't.
I don't know if they still make this show. I know they made a spin-off show with Patrick's family, and they gave him different parents than he had in the cartoon.
Oh, he had some real non-keepers. I'll say that. Oh, you did the underside of the clam.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright,
I think
so
the clam is all done.
The clam all done.
The pole is not done.
Pole. Bet you it's something at that very, very top. Yep, there it is.
All right.
Getting on the roof, if I can. Aha, made it on the roof. Oh, there's jellyfish up here. See? Look at the jellyfish. They even look like the cartoon. Oh my god, with the fireworks. Thankfully it rained earlier. So at least hopefully there's less of a chance of fucking fires.
What about debris?
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there's gonna be a shit ton of debris. Are you kidding? Hey, can you tell us if SpongeBob SquarePants has still got new episodes being released to it?
I feel like I looked this up for one reason or another, and they are not drawing new episodes.
Hey, it's Bold and Brash.
The fuck?
You mean belongs in the trash?
Fred was here. That's the My Leg guy. Oh, it's in the episode where they learned a swear word.
Uh-huh.
And when they said the swear word, it was dolphin sounds. There's a dolphin graffiti on the dumpster.
That's pretty good.
Handsome Squidward. Nematodes are people too.
Wow. I'm completely wrong. Season 13, episode 22, My Friend Patty and Funbelievable. Tuesday, July 18th, 2023.
I'm sorry, they're only on season 13?
Episode 21, June 29th, 2023, Dopey Dick, Plankton and the Beanstalk.
They really called it Dopey Dick.
Dopey Dick.
Here's
definitely not for
let
children.
me get you a synopsis here. Squidward joins a crew of sailors hunting down the great white jellyfish. Plankton finds a magic bean that takes him to a land of giants.
the episode where Squidward called Squidward a square. There's the square from that. There's F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anything, anytime at all. The magic conch.
Oh, the conch.
Sorry, the magic conch.
Conch.
Ravioli.
I hate that they call it a conch.
Barnacle head. Dogfish. Heart's catfish. I don't get that reference specifically. Camp Coral for life. I don't get that reference either. Starfish rule, and then a sleepy acorn.
Man, they watched so many SpongeBob episodes to decide what they wanted to include in this DLC.
God, if they made a Simpsons pressure wash or power wash sim.
That there would be
You just
so
go
much.
clean stuff around Springfield.
God, yeah.
Brian wants to know about the stuff in the dumpster because he said he just got back.
Oh, okay. Fred was here. The dolphin. So it's a swear word. Nematodes are people too. Handsome Squidward.
Right.
The magic conch. Ravioli. There's the square. I don't understand the triangle one. I think Patrick did that, but there's the square when SpongeBob called Squidward a square. There's the fun from the fun song. Here's several references that I don't get except for Barnacle Head. Also, there's a big jug of mayonnaise in the dumpster. Is that because mayonnaise is a key ingredient to tartar sauce?
What was it? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
That's right. Is mayonnaise an instrument? You have to specifically call it mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
I think Brian says, I think the shape is. And Quinn says, I think the sleeping acorn might have been when Sandy was hibernating.
That makes sense. Yeah, that checks.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping we do Sandy's dome. I feel like that would be the final big level of this DLC. It would only be fitting if you get to do her dome. Oh, I think Oreo must be not liking the fireworks. I just saw Clay walk over to the room to let him out.
Oh, Oreo's such a pussy.
He's such a fucking wuss,
Oh,
man.
yeah, I was about to tell you. I let him out.
Such a wuss.
Nobody laughed at my joke.
I'm sorry.
Because he's a cat?
Yeah, he's a cat. Uh-huh. I feel like you should try harder.
Try harder? That
Put a
was
little more
gold.
effort into it.
That was comedy gold.
It's more like participation.
Comedy bronze.
Comedy bronze?
No. Participation. Oh.
Comedy pewter.
I need to get the Discord disconnect sound on my soundboard.
Ba-dum.
So I could just do it without actually leaving.
Yeah. Or the AIM door close. I forget. We were watching a movie. It was either a movie or a TV show, and someone used that sound effect as the Foley for a door opening in the other room. I was like, that's AIM. Whoever made this show either knows exactly what that is or has never used AIM.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, this is kind of cool. We'll use this. Why not? And it's like,
Yeah.
you're a fucking idiot.
Here's a stock door closing sound effect. I'm sure this has never been used before.
Yep.
When they came back in, did they play the...
I don't remember if the close was the same one. I just remember fixating so much on the door open, my brain stopped.
Shelby,
What?
where are you?
In the front?
Come around to the back of the Krusty Krab.
What has he done?
I didn't do anything. Look,
Uh,
because Plankton is so small and he graffitied this.
That's funny. Oh, it's good.
Brian says when Krabs was dating Mrs. Puff, Krabs and then later SpongeBob, when talking about Mrs. Puff, were not talking about this. Draws triangle with hands, and we're not talking about this. Draws square with hands. We're talking about this, and then draws a circle. So apparently that's what those shapes are references.
I do
I
not
thought that
remember
was
that
from-
incident at all.
I thought, like, there was an episode where Squidward thought that SpongeBob was talking shit about him behind his back. And one of the things he thought he was talking shit about him was he drew, like, a square in the air. And he says, like, Squidward is such a square.
Yeah, I remember those gestures. I just couldn't remember the context of them. I remember, like, I can envision them drawing them with their fingers, but I couldn't remember why.
I forgot that those two dated in an episode.
Mm.
Yeah, when Krabs was around Mrs. Puff, he was a different person than when he wasn't around Mrs. Puff.
Yeah, like he was super nice and sweet and gave people money, and then it was like, and then he like bring SpongeBob in to stop him from doing that, and it didn't work, of course.
Yeah, because whenever he would be like, SpongeBob, I'm spending money, and SpongeBob would be like, okay. And then she'd leave, and he'd be like, SpongeBob, why'd you let me do that?
Why'd you
He's like,
let
you
me
told
do
me
that?"
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian got yelled at by
Oh, the bot.
the bot.
Yeah, the bot can be a little aggressive sometimes.
Yeah. But that's
Bots
okay.
be.
Posted
Surprised
in
we haven't seen
Discord.
I'm surprised we haven't seen like a Bubble Buddy reference yet, or a Doodle Bob reference.
There was an imagination box earlier. I forgot to point it out though, but I cleaned it.
Oh, it was linked to that episode. Yeah, put it in the Discord. Put it in context. Well, if you excuse me, I have to go research some more car parts to see if they fit or not.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna go watch more JoJo.
No.
I thought he was going to
Some
say he was
more.
going to go watch more JoJo too.
Some more old JoJo episodes that
Yeah.
you've already seen.
The podcast will not be coming out tonight either, guys, because Clayton will be definitely watching
Watching
JoJo
JoJo.
instead of editing it. That 100% is happening tonight.
Oh man, that means I can't talk about the follow-up to something I talked about on the podcast.
No, you gotta wait. But I'm
gonna
excited when you
text
can't
Clayton
talk about that.
like 30 minutes after stream, so you editing the podcast, right?
I'll be like, you uploading those videos to YouTube?
You,
And I'd
you
be
know
like,
that,
fuck you both. I'm sitting on the couch watching K-dramas with the cat. I don't care.
you know that GIF of the little chubby kid who's like got a cup in his hand. He's like looking at the camera, like
Yeah.
glancing over. That's gonna be
Uh-huh.
us looking at each other after we both say that to each other.
Yep.
Me in the corner with 0 fucks given.
Shelby is the kid that chucks a peace sign at the camera and vanishes.
Yeah. I've learned there are just some things that are not worth stressing out about. Oh, speaking of stressing out, my coworker, I think she's going to get induced on Thursday, so
Great.
it's going to be,
A chemically induced coma.
yeah,
No.
she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Ew.
And so
Yay.
I'm going to be getting busy at work, but baby, my other coworker, bless her heart, she's always like, she's got no work-life balance. And I keep trying to tell her, no, but for real, no, you got to stop. You cannot get online and be working at fucking midnight.
Yeah.
She's like, well, the report comes out, and I don't fucking care.
Tell her she's like too online. She's like, hey, I need you to be less
Chronically online.
Chronically online. Terminally online.
But I'm going to try my damnedest to not let her go hardcore while it's just the two of us rocking the desks.
What?
Doing
What'd I say,
everything.
Brian? What'd I say?
To you, so something
Ew
inappropriate.
to being pregnant.
Yeah. Hey, he speaks. Logan, are you doing something?
No. Are you picking up a ladder?
Yeah. But it won't let me put it down.
Let me try to pick it up. Where is it?
No, it's in my hand, and every time I try to place it, it bounces back into my hand
I don't see it in the world.
because it's in my hand. All right, we have.
Let me try leaving. Let me try leaving.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to reload the level.
Hold on. Let me leave the co-op game.
Okay, we're good. I fucking placed it. Oh, well, let me place it
Okay.
in the fucking right spot and get the fuck out of our way. Okay, there we go.
All right, I'm rejoining.
All right, Jesus.
Sometimes the co-op stuff breaks it.
Hey, you know what? That's not bad for everything. One little glitch every once in a while.
I'm downloading the dirt data.
Oh, they are doing their finale somewhere nearby. I hear lots and lots and lots of fireworks going. Oops. All right, so we've done SpongeBob's house. We've done a Bikini Bottom bus.
Brian said it was funny and the timing was good and I sounded sincere.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah,
sincere.
I sounded sincere. Yeah.
Yeah, he was 100% sincere. What do you think the next level's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the inside of SpongeBob's house, or the inside of the Krusty Krab.
That wouldn't be bad. I really hope we do something with Sandy. Or, oh, you know what? Mrs. Puff's boating course.
Oh yeah.
That would be good. And I'm sure there were totally videos that they released on what their levels were and showed you, but we did not watch those. So this is
No,
all
yeah, no, we were
purely
like, no, we're gonna
speculative
do it.
that
No,
what we're coming
we were
up
like,
with.
yeah, we're sold. We're not watching this.
Yeah. Basically, Logan was like, "Hey, so the next DLC for PowerWash is SpongeBob." I was like, "Okay, cool. We'll do that when it comes out." That is the extent of the discussions for these things.
There's also a Warhammer 40K one coming out next,
Oh yeah.
which I don't know anything about Warhammer, but I'll clean it.
I mean, that's how I am. I'm fine. Yeah. I get to pressure wash something cool and relaxing.
Maybe Henry Cavill will be there.
I was gonna say he knows lots about Warhammer. Speaking of the God damn it, season 3 part 1 of The Witcher came out on Netflix. Part 1, part 2 doesn't come out till July. Well, my ass ain't watching part 1 till part 2 of season 3 comes out. That's just
I thought you weren't gonna watch it at all.
Oh no. This season still has Henry Cavill in it.
Oh, okay. I
The
thought he was
next
out.
season, no, they had already recorded this. It's the next season that's got Liam Hemsworth, and then it'll be like, whenever you got time, maybe kind of I'm stuck on a plane. Sure, I'll watch it.
See, when I loaded up Netflix today to A, see if it would load on my IP address, and B, watch Stone Ocean, the thing that popped up was like trending #1 today, The Witcher. I'm like, well, that's right. I guess they must have released new episodes, but I'm like not caught up at all. I don't know what's going on with The Witcher.
You haven't
So,
watched any of them.
but the description for it said Henry Cavill leads in, and I'm like, no, he doesn't. But I guess he does.
Yeah, he does just for a little bit longer. Sergio says they should just transition to making the show about Ciri as ventures. Liam is not going to look good. I would watch that. I would absolutely watch her learning her powers and kicking ass. I'm missing a flag, apparently.
Oh, I cleaned the window and didn't realize it. Man, these side parts of the crab trap are annoying with the ropes.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, I was trying to figure out what I missed of that on the list here. But where is it listed? Dumpster rim, door handles, bases, arches. I bet you that's
The
this.
dumpster rim. I cleaned the dumpster. Oh, there's a little bit on the rim here.
Ah, you don't say. Oh, right here on the edge there. Okay. Oh, there's a whole fucking side of this arch. I was like, what is I missing? I fucking didn't realize I hadn't even started on this end.
Oh, there's texture to this wood.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like little cracks and crevices where the dirt can hide in.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was how it looked.
Like, it's not just like video game texture, it's like actual like 3D modeled texture. So all these like dark cracks can hide secret dirt in it.
Oh, just saw you leap in the air, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I climbed up the ladder. And it catapulted me up.
Oh, I see the cracks you're talking about. Yeah. Where am I missing the fucking arch dirt? Oh, god damn it. I'm such an idiot. It's fucking right there. Stupid. One of the bases.
Roof planks.
Sorry, you mean roof?
I do mean that.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Ohio after all.
Missouri.
The jellyfish make buzzing noises.
I never heard that, probably because it was constantly with my thing going. Which one of these planks be glowing?
This one over here.
Yeah, that's one. Where'd the other one be?
It's this one.
There we go.
Oh, why? Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Get off the roof.
Such a child. All right, what's the next one? I never would have thought this. I don't even. It's the paddy
Oh.
wagon.
Hang on. Don't clean anything yet. Let me check something.
Gotta check for achievements. Was this the thing that he delivered pizzas in?
The pickles. We have to clean the pickles first. Pickles.
The wheels pickles? The wheels are pickles.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you only clean the pickles. Don't clean anything else except for pickles.
Sandy Cheeks. Holy mackerel, SpongeBob said things were messy, but this here's muckier than a mad moose in a marsh. Anyway, don't mind me, I'm just quietly going about my detecting business.
Pickles. Where's the pickles?
Alright, I got one pickle done.
This one. Oh, fuck! Oh, my God.
What?
There's a friggin' the dirty bubbles hiding behind the chum bucket, and he scared the shit out of me.
What are you talking about?
Look, watch.
Oh. Okay.
He scared the shit out of me.
Sandy Cheek says we're looking for the 3 M's. Means, motive, and opportunity. Ha! But first, the crime scene itself. I thought you had to unclean something that you shouldn't have cleaned with the pickles or something. Like, I didn't know.
No, I wasn't expecting the dirty bubble to show up, and he scared me.
Did your achievement pop?
The pickles aren't done yet.
What other pickles are there?
This pickle over here. And this pickle over here.
Oh.
One more pickle.
This pickle's still not done.
Yep, got it.
All right. Now we free to clean?
Yep.
Oh my god, the seat has lines like it's a burger.
Whoa. Whoa.
What are you
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Did you see that?
No, but I heard a vroom.
I walked over to the dirty bubble and he fucking took off like crazy. That's one of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's enemies.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there's a spatula in here. Open hood. Oh, there's a hood.
Oh. That's right. It's powered with it's powered with fryer oil. There's all kinds of little contraptions in here I'm just instantly cleaning.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting a jump scare in a SpongeBob SquarePants DLC for PowerWash Simulator.
I don't think that was a jump scare. I think that was just a Logan scare.
Well, it still jump scared me.
I don't think that was its original intention. Maybe it was just accompanied by all the fireworks. Got you real worked up tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, that was equipment. Oh, their seats are even called grilled seats.
Looks like a hot dog.
It had lines on it like a burger.
That's funny. Like grill marks.
Yeah.
Well, I think everything in the engine compartment is done, except for the inside of the hatch.
I mean, of course they had to give us one vehicle. There's a vehicle in every one of these DLCs, isn't there?
We already cleaned a vehicle.
Oh yeah, you're right, the bus. Sandy Cheeks says, could it be the Plankton Army?
Is that a Battle for Bikini Bottom reference?
I don't know.
I think it might be. Well, I already know who it is.
But Plankton's only interested in the secret Krabby Patty formula.
Text her back and tell her it's the dirty bubble.
Text her back. Okay, sure. That's something I can totally do. Oh, the license plate on it says 2, the number 2, dash go.
Yeah, I think this is from the pizza episode.
That's what makes me think. It made me immediately think of the pizza episode.
Yeah, didn't like SpongeBob crash it and then they had to walk and then they rode the boulders like the pioneers?
The pizzas like came forever and ever and ever late.
And they didn't bring him his drink? And how's he supposed to enjoy his pizza without his drink?
I didn't remember that bit. Oh, the lettuce. Lettuce is looking rough. Gotta wash your lettuce.
Hey, Booth Daddy.
Yes.
There is a specific sound effect that they use in SpongeBob SquarePants. I will never be able to recreate it with my mouth, but it's like, it's like, whomp. And they usually do it when their faces kind of sink.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can we get that for the sounds?
That's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, but I'll look for it.
Bwomp.
That's gonna be in some sound effects library. That's gonna take some time and effort to find, but I wonder if there is a SpongeBob video game that has a sound test mode. Might have it, but yeah, I'll see if I can get it.
Okay. Ear stick mount. Steering wheel. You didn't clean the spatula.
I thought I did. I cleaned the seat all around it.
throttle. That's this thing, right?
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
No.
Ah, I can't push you out of the car.
Nope. You're stuck with me. Oh.
Well, let's go chase down that dirty bubble.
Join the club.
Ha. The invisible boatmobile.
Oh, dude, when we clean it, is it going to disappear?
Barnacle Boy.
Yes.
Sandy Cheeks was right. We gave the chase to the dirty bubble, hightailing it away from the paddy wagon with a big, filthy grin on his face. Oh my god, it does. It is invisible.
This is going to be easy to clean.
Great.
Oh, no. It's only
What?
in... it. If there's dirt behind the part you cleaned, it doesn't show the dirt. It just goes straight through.
I think it'd be pretty easy.
I mean, you'll know what you're cleaning is clean or not.
Mermaid Man, don't worry, kiddo. We're gonna wipe that big, dirty grin clean off the dirty bubble.
Yeah, you already scared me, so he's going down.
For real. The weirdest thing is knowing what you can jump on to clean things. That's kind of weird.
You know what I just realized? The more we clean this thing, the harder it's going to be to clean.
It's fine. It's gonna be easy.
No. Yeah, it's easy, but it's fun. You can still kind of see it. Oh, but that's because I sprayed water on it. If you let what you're spraying dry off, it like is completely invisible. That's so cool.
It's honestly just figuring out where the dirt is that you're trying to get to. How to get to it is the hardest thing.
Good thing there's these skid marks on the ground so we know where the tires are.
Oh yeah. Well, we cleaning this thing real quick.
This is such a cool level.
Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy says that due north is the Goo Lagoon, but I don't care what's due what. If the dirty bubble makes it that far, we can all kiss goodbye to at least 7 colors of the rainbow. Barnacle Boy. All these jellyfish are really testing our supply of antihistamines.
Is a jellyfish sting an allergic reaction?
I mean, I didn't take anything like that whenever I got stung.
I've never been stung by a jellyfish.
I don't remember what I did. Okay, now we have a problem.
Stern.
Does it flash? Yes, it does. It flashes if you select it.
Oh, here's some right here.
Doors. Doors here.
Footwell. Sounds like a butler name.
Don't see where the footwell is.
The heck is a footwell? I can't see where anything is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Oh, look at that!
Yeah! This is going to be cool to watch. As it disappears as you clean it.
I don't get to see that.
That's too bad for you, huh? Meg loved this level, says Sergio. She thought it was so clever. I
It is.
thought that was really
This is
cool.
really cool.
Oh my god!
What?
One moment. One moment. The mermaid lair.
Whoa!
Is this going to be like the big final level?
Are the
Stats.
super acquaintance outfits here from the movie?
SpongeBob. This doesn't look like the work of the dirty bubble to me. Is there a ladder up in this bitch?
What's the achievement?
Oh. Good call.
Oh
Let me
my
check.
god. There's so much more than I was expecting with this.
Patrick's ID.
First
Don't
or
clean
last?
anything. Don't clean anything. Is anything clean yet? Let me check.
Not fully.
Nothing is fully clean. Okay, the Patrick's ID first. So we need to look for Patrick's wallet.
Makes sense to me.
Patrick's ID. Is it up on this desk?
Found it.
Clean it.
There you go.
Hey, got it.
There you go.
So this is your wallet. Not my wallet. TV. Good catch, Clayton.
Thank you.
Was there an achievement for the last level that we missed?
I don't think so. I think once we finish this, we'll have all the SpongeBob achievements.
Then what one did we get that Meg still has to get? That seems wrong. Something's wrong in our life.
I don't know.
Sergio says goodnight.
Oh, good night. Good
Good
luck
night.
with your first day tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah.
Super excited to hear all about it.
It might be the Clean Patrick's House one, seeing as that's the one you need to do last. And it was the only one, like, do this last.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the rest of them, you can just go in, clean the thing you're supposed to clean first, and then you'll be done with it. You don't have to finish the level.
Oh.
So it wasn't the dirty bubble that messed everything up?
I mean, SpongeBob just said, this doesn't seem like the dirty bubble. Looks more like years of persistent dirt and inefficient cleaning techniques.
Oh, he must be talking about just the layer.
Yeah, that was a message from when we got into here.
The dirty bubble did do all the rest of that stuff, but not this.
Seems like it.
What I'm doing seems like a really good way to mess up a TV, by the way.
Absolutely.
Power washing it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
power
say
washing
yes.
is just a giant screen TV while it's on. There's a big lever here. I can turn it off. Check this out.
Ah! Huh. Man, pillars are a bitch. You know, I don't think we've had anyone. Oh, fuck. Ran into a table. With their fireworks on our street this time. It's
So maybe
all
you'll get
what
lucky and
appears-
no debris.
I'm hoping. It all appears to be across the street in the other neighborhood.
You know, they might have gotten in trouble. Like, you didn't do anything, but
Highly.
somebody else might have complained about it and they got in trouble for it.
It's the same fucking subdivision just across the street. So if there would have been some alert or something about it, then we would have all gotten a notification on it.
Are you, like, do you have a... I know you don't have, like, a Ring doorbell or whatever, but are you like, in the, like, neighborhood app?
Oh, fuck no. Nah, if I want to know dirt, I just ask my neighbor.
Oh, it's not for, like, dirt. It's for, like, you know...
Bitchin'.
burglaries and...
And
No, it's like
lost
reporting
things
burglaries and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just ask my neighbor. He seems to be very sociable with everybody. He'll let you know if something's going on.
So as long as you are social with the guy who's super social, you're good.
Exactly. Although I haven't seen him lately. Like, I saw him. Like, he was in his yard. 'Cause he was doing yard work. But I haven't got a chance to talk to him for a while. I don't worry about him.
I still have never once ever spoken to any of my neighbors. Oh,
We
except for one
started
time.
to.
One time when I was ordering a bunch of Lego stuff,
Oh, that's right.
it got delivered to one of my neighbor's house, and they brought it over to my house. But I had already got a replacement.
I forgot about that whole situation.
And she said, "Yeah, when they dropped it off, I have like a place, a bin specifically for them to leave packages in, but they left it out in the yard, and it got sprayed by my sprinklers. And I opened it up, and it was totally fine. So I don't really care if the outside cardboard got wet. Honestly, I don't care if the inside cardboard gets wet either.
I tend to
just
keep all my
Legos.
Lego boxes.
I will if it's like together. But I mean, if it does get wet, I'm not gonna be too upset. You know, I didn't mean to rhyme.
Okay, I think that's everything on that pillar.
Womp. Me trying to make that sound. Womp. It's impossible to do with a human mouth.
Just not that good, huh, Logan?
Like, it's not a skill issue. It's like you just can't do it.
Yeah. Come on, let me jump. Are you using the ladder right now?
No, it's behind the TV. And then let me bring it out for you. Back up a little bit.
Thank you.
There's no scaffolding in this level, is there?
Nope, not that I found. It's just one fucking ladder. This is why these pillars are going to be an absolute bitch to deal with. But I got one
I
of
bet
them
the
done
stool's
so
here
far.
somewhere. There it is.
Yes, I did see a stool.
We not hide it behind the TV so you can use it if you need it.
I'll find it eventually. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that to be individual, but makes sense.
Hey, I found it.
Found what? Oh, sound? I've never heard that in SpongeBob, but
It's
Don't-
if you just Google SpongeBob Boo Womp, it's isolated and everything.
if you want to use the Latra, you can. I'm going to clean this desk for a little bit so I don't have to be in the air.
Where is the ladder?
There you go. You are correct that it is very easy to lose furniture in this fucking level.
Ah, frick.
What?
Fell.
Where's that tiny stool at?
I put it in the middle of the main area.
Ah, I see. Did you like science class as a kid?
I did. I liked it a lot.
I was pretty shitty in science, not gonna lie.
Say what?
I was pretty shitty in science, not gonna lie. Thank God most of it was, hey, read the chapter and answer the questions at the end and turn that in as assignment. It's like, okay, cool. No practical. I'm here for that. Because we all know how accident prone I am, so I don't think me doing practical stuff in a lab would be a good fucking idea for anyone's safety. Hence the ramen today.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you. Oh, he still sneezed. I'm shocked. Oh, so I think it does do the thing where if you're squatting and someone picks the ladder, it stands you up. I
Oh,
think
my
that
bad.
just happened. No, it's fine. I was curious if that was still a thing, and it is.
It had been doing it to me, but I didn't know if it was just everybody except the host is affected, or if everybody is all affected. But apparently everybody is. You know, I never expected that the inside level would be the Murma layer.
What do you mean?
Like, I thought the inside level would be like SpongeBob's house or the Krusty Krab, or
Oh,
even
yeah.
Sandy's Dome. Sandy's
I've
Dome would be a really cool inside level.
I keep wanting that wanted that to be the final big one was Sandy's Dome.
Is this the last level?
I have no idea. It doesn't tell you.
Any new and interesting text messages?
Me? Oh. The costumes of the International Justice League of Super Acquaintances. Who would you be, SpongeBob? I'd be the elastic waistband with those stretching powers. I could change the channel without finding the remote.
That must be Patrick.
Bro, just have your phone. You can change whatever you're watching if you're streaming from your phone. Damn, you're getting a lot of stuff at once.
It's like a little bunch of small buttons on this control panel.
All right, that should be everything on the chemistry table done. Yeah.
All right, I've done 2 things.
Okay, he's done things.
I'm going to test both of them at once.
Where's the lab?
I've added the sound.
All right.
I've also created an alias for sounds for just sound. So if you don't put the S on sounds, it should still call it.
Oh, so you'll be
that's
very
good.
happy.
That's like a very common thing that people keep doing.
I'm going to do command sound. Nope. It wants to correct it with sounds. Sound boo womp.
Oh God. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. That's the noise.
Yep. And my alias worked. So now you don't have to specify the S in sounds, but you can if you want.
There for your typo.
Yep.
I mean, if that's something that people keep doing by accident, you might as well incorporate it.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
just
That's a good
had
call. I
forgotten
never even
that
thought about that.
create, I know I could create aliases for ones that I make. I didn't know if I could create aliases for the built-in ones. And technically, the sounds is a built-in one because I'm using a different feature for it.
Right. Oh, that's such a good noise.
You've made him very happy with your noise.
Technically, I could create additional aliases that are just like command SFX, command FX, command like anything that could be interpreted as a sound effect command. But I'll leave it at sound for now. Yeah, I would never have searched for boo womp. I was thinking of like SpongeBob sad noise. SpongeBob like sad face noise.
To get to Boo Womp, I searched SpongeBob Womp sound,
Okay.
and the first result, the result was the Boo Womp sound effect video on YouTube.
See, when I think of that sound, I think of the condiments being put on a burger, and then like dolloping like mayonnaise onto it or something like that. Like a little kind of like just a plop sound.
It makes me think of 2 different facial expressions.
I didn't even think of like the facial emotion sound.
It makes me think of a character in SpongeBob SquarePants either becoming very sad or doing the "okay, I'm completely fed up with this."
Right. I've had it face.
Yeah. Like Jim looking at the camera.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you know when The Office ended, and what is his real life name? John Krasinski.
Okay.
When John Krasinski kept getting like not Jim Halpert roles,
Oh, uh-huh.
he kept pinging the camera.
Yeah.
And they were like, "John, you can't ping the camera." He's like, "I'm so sorry."
Biking
It's
the
habit.
legs. This is not The Office anymore.
How long did he do The Office?
A long time. I think they had like 9 seasons.
So it just became second nature to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reaction.
What was the name of his like Amazon like John Wick guy? Jack
Jack Ryan
Jack Ryan. Can you imagine
Yeah.
Jack Ryan just
spiking the lens.
No, I can't. 'cause I'm
boo-womping into
literally
the camera?
watching that show, and it is very serious, very, very serious stuff. And no.
I think Clayton just did it.
I mean, I can get pretty close. Like, but there's a mechanical sound to it.
Mwah.
You just really fascinated Logan with how close you got it, though, man.
Yeah, I've
I think
always
it
liked
was-
sound effects.
I'm a funny sound makes me giggle. What can I say?
Uh-huh. I'll be sure not to make that sound while you're driving.
Don't want to kill everybody.
Listen, as long as I'm not on the interstate and getting over a cold, I'll be fine.
Right. I'll be your pilot today. My name's Logan. Nobody tell any jokes. Nobody airdrop any funny memes to me on the pilot's phone. Here's my ID.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just standing out, like I'm not doing it over the intercom. I'm standing out there and be like, all right, so nobody airdrop anything to Invader Sham. And I go,
Nobody do it.
don't do it. We'll all die. And I just do it, shaking my phone like, Be a real shame.
Everybody looks back. You just.
They hear that mwop, like muffled through the cabin and me cackling and then the
It's
plane
just
starts diving.
It's just ambient. It's like no one knows who did the sound. It just kind of is.
They hear mwop, muffled. They all nervously start looking, and then they hear me start cackling and then coughing.
Everybody's looking under their seat for their flotation device.
Plane just starts going down.
Now I got to start doing research before our streams to figure out what games I want to package together for the
Giveaway.
You know what? I've got such a collection of games to give away.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's a lot of riffraff in my archive, so I think it's about time for a riff raffle.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
I knew
good.
I knew there was going to be something here. I didn't know what it was going to be that he was going to turn this into, but I knew it was turning into something.
Yeah, those are
Hey
the
Shelby,
moments.
you're awfully high up there. Be a shame if you couldn't get down.
Yeah, those are the moments when Shelby looks at me and goes, "Mwah."
Mwop.
Joke's on you, Logan. I can always get down. I just can't get back up.
Famous last words. Has this game got fall damage?
Yeah. Oh god, there's in between the fucking things. Jeez.
Found out today that one of these steering components on my car has been in use for 40 years.
Makes you feel confident.
Yep.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I guess they got it right in 1984 and just have not seen fit to change the design since.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. I was looking at the list of fitted, like, compatible models for one of the steering components, and all the models go from 2006 all the way back to 1984.
So like you said, either they got it right or they just are too damn lazy to try to see if it could be better.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah. Not sure which. Man, I wish we had scaffolding.
Where's the little stool?
Keep going.
There it
Back
is.
towards, yeah.
There's a button here called the emergency alarm light. It's not a button, it's a light. Never mind.
was gonna say if it's
Anyways, I
button,
wanted to push
definitely
it.
touch it.
It was I really wanted to push it, but I don't think I'd do anything.
Huh. I just heard over here in the corner a small drip of water because we're in a cave.
Oh yeah.
It absolutely just heard a little, whoop, like a little drop of water falling down.
Every once in a while, the show forgets that it's underwater, so there's somehow dripping water underwater.
It's very fucking true.
I like the occasional meta joke,
Mm-hmm.
like the one where, for some reason, Patrick and SpongeBob ran. Oh, they stole a balloon on Free Balloon Day. So
Okay,
Patrick and
yeah.
SpongeBob ran away, and they were roughing it at night. And Patrick goes, "How do we have fire when we're underwater?" And then
Right.
immediately the fire goes out.
Right.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Or how does the balloon float if it is theoretically full of water? Because how would they have filled it with air?
We stole a balloon. Yeah, on Free Balloon Day.
Yeah, I forgot about that stupid episode.
Oh, Logan, do you remember?
Stealing a ladder.
I showed you a long time a collection of videos that were all titled 1 Hour of Silence Occasionally Broken by Blank.
I vaguely recall this.
And I told you should have a house party for your next house party. Just queue up like 6 of these videos, and randomly these different sound effects would get played. Like one of them was the MGS alert sound. And so just like 20 minutes from when you start playing, it would just go.
No one knows what the fuck's going on in your house.
They have 1 hour of silence occasionally broken by Bwomp.
Do they
Oh,
really?
God.
They do. I'm looking at it right now.
Um,
And it plays it immediately to show you what sound effect it's talking about. But then after that, you never know when it's going to play again.
question. Do
Uh.
I inform the rest of the party guests that this is happening?
I don't know. That's kind of up to you.
I don't know if I'm ever going to have a house party again. I want
Yeah.
to, but it's too scary.
Same, yeah.
Nope, just heard a drop of water again.
Bleep. Where is it? I see like a thin line of glowy under this. I can't get the right angle to spray it.
Try going for a wider spray to kind of just try to get it barely covered or hit.
It's like, this is like almost done, this part. I just can't find that last bit.
You got something.
I wasn't what I was trying to get. My question is how is cleaning the murmur layer going to catch the dirty bubble?
I don't know.
Shelby's like, I don't get paid to think. I get paid to clean.
Yeah, I get paid. I'm here for the solace of cleaning, not for solving any problems or puzzles or nothing like that.
All right, well, I gave up on the part I was trying to clean, and I started cleaning something else, and that ended up cleaning the thing I was originally trying to clean.
Ha! Oh, fuck, I fell. Sometimes it be like that, you know?
It really do be like that sometimes. And people don't think it be like it is. But it do.
What is the ball thing that I'm cleaning? Do you know?
Um,
So it's like one of their shrink rays or tools or something stupid that they use.
electric device trioid. I don't know. It might be from something from one of the newer stuff. I know they recently had a, and by recently I mean probably a few years ago now, but they had a, there we go. They had a movie where SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Sandy all became superheroes. And they were called the Super Acquaintances.
Oh, okay. That's why they were not
And
talking about superpowers in the thing I read earlier.
And I'm wondering if we're going to see those costumes here somewhere. I haven't seen them yet, so probably not. Oh, cool. A wall of devices. Wall of superheroes, super gadgetry.
Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this level tonight, so I highly suggest getting to a stopping point.
Okay.
Because it's already 10:30. And some of us have to actually go into an office tomorrow. Not all of us get to work from home for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's kind of epic.
You lucky dogs. Some of us got to return to the gym tomorrow. Crack of fucking dawn.
She acts like she doesn't like it, but she actually does.
I do like the gym, actually. Yeah.
I like when he looks at the camera.
I thought you actually liked going into work.
I like being productive and contributing. I just heard like a little electric noise. Did you turn something on?
I don't think so.
All right, my big ball's done.
All right, AC/DC, calm down.
Oh, you working on that? That's not too bad, but there's a lot of stuff, little tiny stuff and angles on that.
Yeah, but it's all little stuff.
Well, I found a switch.
It's got Mario on it.
Oh, it says switch orb on.
Oh, the Orb of Confusion.
Oh, God.
In the show, they turned it on and it like fucked them up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I can turn it on.
It's making noises.
It's not making the game weird.
Noises are driving me crazy.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah, I did. All right, we'll finish your wall here, and then we'll call it.
Will you move this ladder?
There you go. These are all kinds of little gadgets they use in the show. Yeah, I'm glad you do that same thing too. It's like, I'll just jump. Sometimes that's easier, trying to get the little cracks and crevices.
So just now when you set the stool down, it made me stand up and then accidentally clean like 3 things at once.
Hey. Just that. Okay, the oxygen tank. I'm gonna look and see what we're missing on this wall.
Lunchbox. It'll either be Wall of Superhero, Super Gadgetry, or WASG.
Alright, so Bubble Wand of Doom container.
Bubble Wand of Doom container.
I selected it, so it should be... Oh, the down here at the bottom. Little pink bottle. Alright.
Radar boot.
And Squid Ink Bomb.
What's this?
Done.
I think that's everything on here.
There's the Ultra Grinder.
Ultra grinder.
The copper looking thing in the middle here. There it is. Alright. Over 50% done.
All right.
So I think it's just kind of like this center area. Oh, there's a little thing back there.
So between the rest of this level and then the rest of the solar array in the real game, I think we have a whole other stream of this left.
Potentially. And I don't know if this is the last level or not. I will Google it and find out later. But that's what we're going to wrap it up for the night. So thank you very much to everyone for hanging out. If you like what you see, the follow is free, or you can go that one step further and hit the subscribe button. If you want to know more about what we're going to be playing during the week, then make sure you follow us on Twitter and join our Discord. We post a schedule on Monday evenings about what we're going to be playing during the week. And you can hit up our
enough
Instagram.
Tweets for that day.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And hit up our Instagram for some behind the scenes content. You can go to our website, carpeboredom.com, to get links to all this information and check out our 2 podcasts, the Carpe Boredom Podcast and Help Me Understand, which is Clayton and Brandon talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we're going to be back with Mars First Logistics. Did I say that? Is that the correct name, Clay?
Yeah.
Okay. And that'll be with Clayton and Logan. So make sure you come back for that tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. But until then, have a good night.
Good night.